Join me. Together we can rule the galaxy far from sun.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princes. This is Todd Hoffman and Trent Hoffman. You're listening to Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 152. Today, we're just going to be talking about our experience at the Fan Expo. So, it came to Chicago this weekend, and it was fantastic. So, as you know, Comic-Cons are kind of like a staple of nerd culture, and this is no exception to that. You know, Star Wars actually has a pretty interesting connection to Comic-Cons, if you're not familiar with this. But before Star Wars came out in 1976, they meaning Lucasfilm, or I think it was Lucas Ltd at that time, basically went to the local Comic-Con and debuted stills of some of the principal photography of Star Wars, just to kind of build the hype. And this is really so commonplace now, but back in the day, a movie studio going to the Comic-Con was definitely kind of frowned upon, but is like a today thing all the time. So it's just kind of cool that, and that's where there's a couple different posters, but there's one poster in particular, and again, I don't know what it is exactly named, but there's two different posters, and they gave away that poster. It's not the one with Luke with like the lightsaber that goes way up in the sky with like Vader in the silhouette. It has Luke on the front, and he's kind of got wavy hair. It's really cool. I gotta find the name of it. But anyways, it's a very rare poster that they gave away for free during the panel, and there's like two different versions, and the first one was for the Comic-Con. But yeah, that's kind of that grassroots campaign that Star Wars started, and is pretty common today. I mean, every major film, you know, like they do the trailers and stuff like that at these larger conventions, mostly like San Diego and stuff like that. But there's just this pop culture thing that definitely takes place at Comic-Con. So it's just fun. And Trent and I get into this, but you know, Fan Expo is kind of like the spiritual successor of Wizard World, and so I've had some experience, and it's just been kind of cool. But the original Comic-Con actually, I think, took place in San Diego back in the 70s, and so and that's, I think, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Let me do a quick Google here. New York. I lied. July 27th, 1964 in New York City. That's pretty cool. That's the first known event for comic book fans. Yeah, wow, that is cool. New York Comic Con, or Comic Con 64, had approximately 100 attendees. Whoa, that's pretty cool. And look at how it's grown, and so many different ones. So yeah, I mean, Fan Expo was really cool. It was at the Downey Stevenson Convention Center, and yeah, we just had a lot of fun. So we're gonna basically look at two different clips. We're gonna talk through just our intro when we're driving towards, driving to the Comic-Con, and then a quick recap after we leave. So, again, hope you enjoy it. We're like counting down to Ahsoka, and it's getting so close, and we can't wait to talk about that with you guys. So, here, take a listen. Again, enjoy. Big T, Little T. Big surprise this morning. Where are we going, bud?
We're going to a Comic-Con.
Fan Expo Chicago in Rosemont.
Yes.
And that was a big surprise. Surprise!
Yes.
surprise. How are you, like, waking up? And I was like, hey, bro, we're going to a Comic-Con today. You're like, what? Yeah, so it's been an exciting morning so far. What happened as we're driving up here, dude? Street racing. So recently we started playing Need for Speed Unbound or something.
It was like it's a kind of like a graffiti kind of.
Yeah.
But more neater.
Yes. Yeah. So we're just driving on the highway, and all of a sudden, boom, we see one car, and he's like flying. Then we see another car, and then we see another car, and there was like probably 6 or 7 cars that are like.
And I saw a red car. It was faster than a Lambo.
Yeah, it was. They were flying. They were like, oh my gosh! And one car had like graffiti on it and stuff. And like
one had like Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty, not doing some nice stuff.
Doing a middle finger.
Yeah, it was not. It was not nice. Yeah, and so that was exciting.
That was insanely cool. Like, like if I was one of the guys and I hear sirens, I would just outrun the cops. I would try.
And that's what I was saying. You're playing too many video games because you just need to be a law-abiding citizen, you know.
But those guys were.
They were going way too fast. They were doing some pod racing, you know, very fast, very dangerous, you know. So, so that was cool. So yeah, Fan Expo. This is gonna be our first time there. So way back in the day at the Donald Lee Convention Center, Stevenson Convention Center, they had a thing called Wizard World. So Wizard World, I think Fan Expo is kind of like the spiritual successor of Wizard World. I think the first one I went to was like in 06, bro. That's like way back in the day.
Yeah, 06.
06. It's like, what?
1906.
Jeez. Not 1906. 2006.
Oh, yeah.
1906. I'd be like so old, bro.
Yeah, that's why I thought
1906. Yeah, that's exactly. I'm aged, bro.
Dude, look at that. Look at that plane going.
Yeah, so we're by O'Hare, which is cool. So that's where the place is at. So we're gonna go out and hang out, have some fun, nerd out for a little bit, you know. So I think it was 06 back with Wizard World. So, but now 2023, brother. So yeah, been a while. Haven't been in a long time because kind of like C2E2 a little bit more, but I'm happy to check this out. It's gonna be cool. See how it is.
Our friends there.
Yeah. We got some 501st buddies there, so we're gonna go check.
First day and last day.
First day, last day. Yeah, because we had a really busy weekend. Shout out to Ellie. We had our family birthday party yesterday, so a lot of prep. Yes, Butterfingers. That's where Butterfingers made, bro, right there. It's Ferrero, so it's Ferraro, I think is the manufacturer. So, yeah. So yeah, we you love Butterfinger. That's your favorite candy bar? Yeah, it's my favorite candy. Well, no, mine's Kit Kat and Twix. Yours is Butterfinger. So there you go. All right, so we'll catch you back on the Flippy Flip when we're ready to go. Yep. We're also rocking out to Trent's Beats. So we got some beats going on that we gotta get back to. 80s. It's a good mix of 80s and good. You got a good mix, dude. Yeah. It's a hot mix.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. All that fun stuff. So, anyways, we'll be back in a little bit after the show. All right, peace. That was fun. I gotta hit stop here. Hold on. Okay, we're back.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Fan Expo was intense.
Yes, it was amazing.
It was emotional intensity, man.
How was it emotional?
It was emotional. What happened, bro?
You spilled a drink on me.
I did spill a drink on you on accident.
No.
It was not on purpose. I didn't throw it in your face.
I know.
Well, it happened. It was an accident. You turn around, boom, sploosh.
I can barely see through those,
I know. I think that's what it was. You were, trying to take off these cool, LED things, and you, hit me, and I splooshed, and it was splooshing. So, we had some spillage there. But, it was fun. We had fun. I surprised you.
Yes, we finally met Keith and Kerwin.
We met Keith and Kerwin from the Father Son Galaxy podcast.
And
oh my goodness, they're real people!
And
It was so much fun.
AIs.
They're not. Right, AI's taking over, but they were not taken over by AI. They're the real deal.
And they're gonna come over for dinner.
That's right. We're gonna break bread with them, so that's gonna be super fun. But yeah, we got there. We trooped for a little bit. Trent was awesome. He was taking pictures of me and trooping. We did a little troopy troop. And then we got out of that. And as soon as I get out, I'm like, hey, man, I got another surprise for you. And they were right on the other side of where the 501st booth was.
And you secretly not.
Yeah, I secretly. So when we kind of scoped out the joint, we didn't kind of go over there because I saw where they're at. I was like, I didn't want you to read it. And you're like, oh, they're here, you know. So that was a little sneak on Dad's part. I did pretty good, right?
Yep.
So then we got to meet them and hang out with them for a little bit. And then we walked around all over the place. We walked all over the place.
There were some cool airsoft guns.
You like the airsoft guns?
They're BB guns. That the airsoft gun. What's the difference between an airsoft gun and a BB gun?
So an airsoft gun, usually it's like these yellow pellets. And the BB gun, a true BB gun is like, they're actually metal pellets. They probably still hurt just about the same. An airsoft gun can definitely hurt, but...
No, but a BB gun, it could kill.
It could really hurt you, yeah. You could definitely... If you got shot in the eye with a BB gun, yeah. So if you have an airsoft gun, you gotta wear goggles, you know. Safety first.
And you can die from a BB gun, you could.
Might. I don't know.
It's a metal ball.
Yeah, I mean, it would not feel well. I tell you that much. It will not feel well. So, got to see that. There were some goggles you were checking out where we just talked about the spillage incident. We were over there a couple times. You know, we like the goggles there. What other other cool stuff you saw? You got that cool lightsaber. That was cool. And we just walked around.
Yep.
Got to see a bunch of people new. Shout out to Greg from Rebel Base Podcast, Rebel Base Card Podcast. Jeez, can't get it right. It's great seeing him. Got to hang out with him. He was a kind enough gentleman to hold my T21 blaster, brother, to get out of there because it was. We tried, you know. What else we get? We got to have Wild Bill soda. I mean, Wild Bill soda is like the bomb. So good.
I feel sick. I
do. Because one too many wild cherries.
And just food. I ate.
Yeah, but,
a little bit.
Yeah, we canned food is kind of gross, so we kind of stick with our. Well, I mean, you know, not all of it, but you know, but we're exhausted. We're gonna get some real food and chill and all that stuff. But it was a fun way to spend the day. Not a bad surprise, right, brother?
No.
Yeah, so it was good. Definitely might have to check it out next year. It was pretty cool. I mean, C2's my jam, but I mean, this wasn't too bad. It was good. The 501st booth was awesome. They built like a really cool kind of place, and it was definitely decked out, man. It was cool, man. It was cool. So it was great seeing everybody. Got to run into our buddy Joe, and got to see a bunch of other people that it was just fun. It was just a fun time. So that's it. Big T, little T. We out. We're gonna go rest.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. I am tired. See you guys.
See ya. Peace. Bye.
Okay, there you have it. Oh my goodness, we had so much fun. And again, huge shout out to Keith and Kerwin and the whole Yard family. Oh my gosh, it was such a blessing getting to meet them in person, in the flesh, after being I guess 1,000 times on this podcast. It was so cool to finally meet internet friends. It's so cool. Yes, they're real people and they're pretty cool. So there you go. Official episode 152 in the books. You can find us on the socials, Big T, Little T Podcast on Instagram, BLILT Podcast on Twitter, twitch.tv/Big T, Little T on the Twitch. And hey, man, we got stickers. We want to hear from you. So comment, tweet, rate us on Apple Podcast. Email us at bigtlittlepodcast@gmail.com if you want to drop us a question or give us a rating. You know the drill. Yeah, and hopefully, I think next time It's Ahsoka. I think we're ready for Ahsoka to come into our lives, and they're going to drop the 2 episodes right at the beginning. Runtime looks good, and then I'm hearing rumors of already the 3rd episode being kind of on the short side, but that's okay. It's going to be Ahsoka, and it's going to be cool, and we can't wait to discuss that. So remember, truly wonderful the mind of the child is, and may the Force be with you always. Bye, 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 bye. See you later.
Dad, look at the droid selling queso.
It's not polite to talk about others like that.
It's okay, kids. What are the chances he's gonna hear us?
It's high. It's very high. Don't worry. You can make up for your embarrassment by procuring some of my queso. It has flavor.
Only K2's Mucho Queso is made from a blend of Bantha and Thala siren milks.
Here, ingest this.
Ew, it stinks.
I could say the same for you.
What?
This is so good.
Congratulations. Your taste buds are being rescued.
Daddy, let's buy it.
Your behavior, young lady, is continually unexpected.
Rebels will love the home-style meltiness of K2's Mucho Queso. The Empire? Well, Marva said it best.
Let's get going, kids.
Try K2's Mucho Queso. You'll love it. Cassian said you had to.